Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Nickel Notes, where we explore the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today's video is all about the top 5 most valuable half-dollar coins from the United States that are worth serious money. You might be surprised at how much some of these coins are selling for. Even one coin could make a big difference in your bank account, so whether you're a collector, a beginner, or just curious, stay tuned as we count down the half-dollar coins that could make you a fortune. Let's dive right into it and see if you've got one of these in your collection. Let's get started. The 1996 Kennedy half-dollar continues the tradition. Started in 1960 for shortly after President John F. Kennedy's tragic assassination. Designed by Gilroy Roberts obverse and Frank Gasparo. Reverse. The 1996 issue features Kennedy's profile facing left along with the inscriptions, "Liberty in God We Trust," and the year 1996 on the reverse. We see the presidential seal, an eagle clutching arrows, and an olive branch symbolizing America's readiness for war and peace. This design has stood the test of time and remains one of the most iconic in modern American coinage. 3 major U.S. mints produced the 1996 half-dollar: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. The Philadelphia and Denver coins were issued for circulation and mint sets, while the San Francisco Mint produced proof versions with a mirror-like finish. The proof versions are especially appealing to collectors due to their sharp details and high contrast between the frosted devices and mirrored fields. Always check the coin for its mint mark located on the obverse side just above the date. Let's talk numbers. The mintage of the 1996 half-dollar was as follows: approximately 24.4 million from Philadelphia, 24.4 million from Denver, and 2 million proof coins from San Francisco. These mintage figures are considered moderate when compared to earlier years, and thus the 1996 half-dollar is not considered rare unless you have a high-grade uncirculated or error variety, which we'll cover shortly. So how much is a 1996 Kennedy half-dollar worth? In circulated condition, it's typically worth its face value 50 cents. However, uncirculated specimens MS65 and above can fetch $3 to $10 depending on the mint and condition. Proof coins from San Francisco, especially in PR69 deep cameo, are usually valued between $4 to $12. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC at MS67 or higher can sell for $50 to $200 plus, particularly if they exhibit pristine luster and no contact marks. Now for the exciting part: error coins. The 1996 half-dollar has a few notable errors that spike its value. Some examples include off-center strikes, double dies, both obverse and reverse, clipped blankets, and die cracks. Depending on the severity and visibility of the error, these coins can command $50 to several $100 on the collector's market. Always inspect your coin under magnification to identify such features. A common question we get is the 1996 half-dollar made of silver? The answer is no, unless you have a special silver-proof version. Regular circulation coins are made of copper nickel clad with a copper core. However, in some special mint sets or limited editions, San Francisco did issue 90% silver-proof coins, which carry a higher intrinsic and collectible value. Always weigh and test your coins if you suspect they might be silver. Here are just a few of the 40 amazing mint facts we discuss in full in our bonus video linked in the description. 1. The Denver Mint produced more evenly struck coins in 1996. 2. Some proof coins show cameo effects only on one side. 3. A small batch of 1996 S coins was struck with lightly frosted dies, for there are known transitional planchette errors in this series. 5. Collectors often grade 1996 coins lower due to bag marks, and that's just the beginning. Want the full 40? Be sure to hit subscribe and check out our extended video on rare mint details. Over the years, the 1996 half-dollar has seen modest appreciation in value, particularly for high-grade and error examples. Collector interest has remained steady, especially among Kennedy half enthusiasts who aim to collect every year and mint mark. Online auctions and coin shows occasionally reveal surprising results, like a 1996 DNMS 68 selling for over $300, with modern grading becoming more precise. Even small flaws can affect value dramatically. And there you have it, the complete guide to the 1996 half-dollar coin of the United States. Whether you're collecting for fun or investing for the future, this coin offers a great mix of history, accessibility, and potential. Don't forget to like this video, leave us a comment if you own a 1996 half-dollar, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into rare coins, minting secrets, and treasure hunt stories. Until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and stay curious. because your next pocket change could be a hidden gem. The 1995 half-dollar features President John F. Kennedy on the obverse designed by Gilroy Roberts and the reverse showcases the presidential seal designed by Frank Casparo. This coin was struck in cupro-nickel-clad, not silver, as silver was discontinued for circulation coins in 1971, while the 1995 coin might look ordinary at first glance. Many serious collectors seek high-grade examples or rare era coins from this year that have fetched significant prices at auction. The 1995 Kennedy half-dollar was minted at two major facilities for circulation: Philadelphia No Mint Mark and Denver D Mint Mark. In addition, the San Francisco Mint has produced proof versions intended for collectors. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 26 million coins, while Denver produced about 26 million as well. San Francisco's proof coins were significantly fewer, making mint proofs more desirable for collectors, especially in deep cameo DCAM condition. Circulated 1995 half-dollars are generally worth face value, but uncirculated coins can be worth $2 to $10 depending on their grade. The real value kicks in with MS65 or higher grade coins, where prices can range from $20 to over $100, especially for those certified by PCGS or NGC. A perfect MS67 or MS68 example can command several $100s. Always check for sharp strike luster and no contact marks when evaluating value. The 1995 Kennedy half-dollar is also known among collectors for some rare and exciting error coins. Look out for double die obverse DDO errors, especially on Liberty and In God We Trust. Other errors include off-center strikes, clipped blankets, die cracks, and missing clad layer coins. These error coins can sell anywhere from $50 to over $1,000 depending on rarity and condition. While officially only 3 mints produced, 1995 half-dollars collectors often reference over 40 distinct die varieties or mint mark positions, especially among proof coins and errors. These include minor die differences, double dies, RP Misra punch mint marks, strike variations, cameo contrasts, and strike quality tiers. Advanced collectors sometimes build 40-type collections of this year's coin, categorizing them by mint mark, strike quality, die variety, and finish type. Proof business, strike, satin finish, etc. Grading is crucial when determining a coin's value. Most coins found in circulation are graded G4 to XF40 and are worth face value. However, uncirculated examples from MS60 to MS70 or proof coins graded PR60 to PR70 DCAM are significantly more valuable. A PCGS PR70 DCAM 1995's half-dollar once sold for over $150. Proving the impact grading has on market value. Submitting coins to a grading service can be well worth the cost if your coin is in exceptional condition. The proof 1995's Kennedy half-dollars were struck with specially prepared dies, resulting in a brilliant mirror finish and frosted details. These are not found in circulation and were only sold in proof sets. They are popular among collectors and range in value from $5 to over $50 depending on condition and grading. In contrast, business strikes from the P&D mints were made for circulation and often have where high-grade business strikes are harder to find, making them especially valuable when preserved. Over the past few years, interest in Kennedy half-dollars, especially those from the 1990s, has increased. Younger collectors and YouTube communities have revived interest in coins like the 1995 half-dollar coin. Roll hunters are always on the lookout for mint state examples or errors, and as older collections hit the market, rare pieces are being discovered. Social media and online marketplaces have also driven up the demand, especially for unique or slab coins. So is the 1995 Kennedy half-dollar. Hiding a fortune in your pocket, maybe. While most are worth face value, the right condition, mint mark or error can turn it into a collectible gem. Whether you're a new collector or a seasoned numismatist, this coin is a great one to study, collect, and potentially profit from. Be sure to check your change, look closely for errors, and consider grading high-quality pieces. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1995 half-dollar, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing coin videos every week. The 1983 half-dollar features the iconic image of President John F. Kennedy, a design introduced in 1960 for shortly after his assassination. By 1983, the coin was no longer made with silver. In fact, all circulating half-dollars from 1971 onwards were made of copper nickel-clad composition. But even without silver, some 1983 coins have become valuable due to mint errors, condition, and their relatively low survival rate in uncirculated grades. We lines dig into what sets this particular year apart from others in just a moment. The 1983 Kennedy half dollar was minted at two U.S. mint facilities, Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia mint struck 30,139,000 coins with no mint mark, while the Denver mint produced 32,472,244 coins with the D mint mark. Additionally, a small number of specially struck coins known as 1983 ice-proof coins were made at the San Francisco Mint. Approximately 279,126 of them. These proof coins were never meant for circulation and were sold to collectors only. We lines explain how to identify these later in the video. So what is the 1983 half dollar worth today? In circulated condition, the coin typically trades for its face value of 50 cents to around $1. However, in uncirculated mint state condition, especially with grades like MS65 or MS67, these coins can be worth $10 to $80 or more. Coins graded MS67 or higher with strong luster and no marks are much rarer. The real excitement comes from high-grade examples, and we'll explore how to spot those gems next. The 1983 proof coins are beautiful collectibles. With their deep mirror-like fields and frosted designs, these coins in PR68 to PR70 condition can fetch $10 to $30, sometimes more, for perfect strikes. But what really spikes the value? Mint errors and varieties. Look out for double dia versus DDO, off-center strikes, clipped blankets, and full steps or full details on Kennedy's hair. These errors can skyrocket value up to hundreds of dollars. Always inspect your coin carefully with magnification. Why does the 1983 half dollar matter to collectors? For starters, 1982 and 1983 were years when the U.S. Mint did not produce official mint sets. That means finding 1983 half dollars in pristine condition is much harder. Most coins entered circulation immediately, picking up wear quickly. This makes uncirculated 1983 halves much scarcer, especially from original rolls or bags. Collectors hunt for these coins to fill the gaps left in their albums by missing mint set coins from these years. Want to find a valuable 1983 half dollar? Look for coins with sharp detail, no scratches, and strong luster. Use a 10x magnifier to check Kennedy's hair for full definition, a key grading point. Check the fields for a clean mirror-like shine on proof coins. On error coins, examine lettering for doubling or misalignment. Also weigh your coin. A correct weight is 11.34 grams. Any deviation could mean a planchette error. Don't forget to look at both sides, as errors can occur anywhere. Some 1983 Kennedy half dollars have sold at auction for impressive amounts. For example, a 1983D half dollar graded MS67 Plus by PCGS sold for over $1,000 due to its exceptional condition and rarity. Even average uncirculated examples graded MS65 often fetch $10, $25 depending on the market. This proves that while millions were minted, only a handful remain in truly top-tier collectible condition. And that's where the value is. If you're just getting into coin collecting, the 1983 Kennedy half dollar is a perfect coin to start with. It's affordable, historically rich, and offers an opportunity to learn about grading, mint marks, and varieties. Visit local coin shops, search through bank rolls, and attend coin shows. With time and practice, you'll be able to spot valuable coins others overlook. Start building your collection with coins like the 1983 half, and who knows, you might discover a hidden treasure. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the 1983 Kennedy half dollar. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new coin video. We cover rare coins, hidden errors, and valuable finds from around the world. Comment below if you found a 1983 half dollar or want us to cover another coin. Your support helps us grow this amazing numismatic community. And who knows, maybe your coin will be in our next spotlight. The 1971 Kennedy half dollar marks the beginning of a new era for U.S. coinage. After the U.S. Mint ceased using 40% silver in 1970, the 1971 version became the first Kennedy half dollar made with a copper nickel-clad composition, introduced just years after President John F. Kennedy's assassination. This coin was initially minted to honor his legacy, although millions were struck. Certain errors, conditions, and mint marks can make them worth far more than face value. Let's find out how. In 1971, the Kennedy half dollar was produced at two major mints, Philadelphia no mint mark and Denver marked with a D. The Philadelphia mint struck 155,164,000 coins, while the Denver mint produced 300 to 1,097,424. No proof coins were made in San Francisco that year. That began in 1973. While these vintage numbers are huge, finding a high-grade coin or error variety can still mean big money for collectors. Unlike earlier versions, the 1971 half dollar contains no silver. It is composed of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The total weight is about 1134 grams and it has a diameter of 30.6 millimeters. Because of its copper-nickel clad surface, these coins often show wear quickly, making high-grade uncirculated examples more desirable and harder to find. Now this is where it gets exciting. The 1971 Kennedy half dollar is known for several error varieties such as off-center strikes, double diode burst DDO, missing clad layers, and more. Some rare examples even mistakenly contain 40% silver blankets. Despite the year officially ending silver content, these error coins can be worth hundreds to even thousands of dollars depending on the rarity and demand. Grading is crucial when it comes to determining a coin's value. A 1971 half dollar in circulated condition is typically only worth face value, but if it's in mint state MS60, MS67 or higher, it can fetch $5 to $100 or more depending on eye appeal and luster. Coins graded MS67 or higher are especially rare and can command premium prices from collectors. Always look closely at the strike quality, surface condition, and luster under a magnifying glass or microscope. Let's talk numbers. In recent auctions, a 1971 Kennedy half dollar graded MS67 Plus by PCGS sold for over $2,000 due to its flawless condition and rarity at that grade level. Another error coin struck on a silver planchet sold for more than $6,000. So while most of these coins may not seem special at first glance, rare finds and pristine condition coins can make a huge difference. You might be wondering, where can I find these valuable coins? Well, they can be found in bank rolls, estate sales, coin shops, or even grandpa's old drawer. Always keep an eye out for errors and check the coin's edge for signs of missing clad layers. Using tools like a digital scale loop and coin microscope will help you identify hidden treasures most people miss. If you're enjoying this deep dive into the 1971 Kennedy half dollar, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another rare coin alert. We drop videos every week covering coin values, error coin finds, and insider tips for building your collection. Comment below if you have a 1971 half dollar and want help identifying its value. We love hearing from our subscribers. To wrap up, the 1971 half dollar may not contain silver, but it holds tremendous value for those who know what to look for. Whether it's the thrill of hunting an error coin or the satisfaction of adding a mint state piece to your collection, this coin is an important piece of U.S. numismatic history. Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story. Yours might just be worth a fortune. Until next time, happy collecting. Let's start with the technical details. The 1969 Kennedy half dollar is composed of 40% silver and 60% copper, and like earlier 90% silver. Coins only minted at the Denver Mint. It bears the D mint mark just below Kennedy's neck. A total of approximately 129,881. 800 coins were struck in 1969. A high mintage for a silver coin, but don't let that number fool you. Condition, grade, and variety make all the difference in its market value today. In circulated condition, a 1960-90 half dollar typically fetches $4 to $8 depending on silver prices. In uncirculated condition, prices increase significantly. MS60 to MS63 examples may be worth $10 to $20, while MS65 Plus can command $40 to $100 or more, especially with strong luster and sharp strike. Graded coins by PCGS or NGC with designations like PL Proof-like or DPL Deep Proof-like can be even more valuable. Now here's where the big money kicks in: errors and varieties. A known error on the 1969 half dollar includes the double diode burst DDO, where doubling appears on In God We Trust or Kennedy's profile. Such coins in top condition have sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes, clipped blankets, or missing clad layers are also rare and highly collectible. Be sure to inspect your coin carefully under magnification. As of current silver rates, check the latest. The melt value of a 1969 half dollar hovers around $3.50 to $5, since each contains about 0.1479 troy ounces of actual silver. But collectors pay above melt value for coins in better condition or with errors. This is why it's crucial to never sell a coin purely for melt unless you're absolutely sure it's a common worn piece. Kennedy half dollars hold a special place in American hearts. Introduced in 1960 for just months after JFK's assassination, this coin became a symbol of national mourning. The 1969 version, although less silver than its predecessors, marks one of the final silver content issues before the full copper-nickel transition in 1971. Collectors particularly focus on completing silver sets from 1965 to 1970, making the 1969D an essential piece. Although the 1969 half dollar was only minted in Denver for circulation, multiple strike types and grading varieties exist. Here's a brief list: full strike, weak strike, die cracks, misaligned dies, off-center, double rim, struck through, broad struck, full bell lines, reverse design, carryover, and 30 more, including planchet issues. While there are no actual mint mark variations since only Denver minted them, professional graders identify subtle differences in dies and strikes used throughout production. If you're checking your coin jar estate finds or inherited collections, here are a few tips. Look for coins with full hair details, minimal contact marks, and strong reverse clarity. Error coins may show doubling or edge abnormalities. Coins in original mint sets or rolls are more likely to be in uncirculated states, so check packaging dates and seals carefully. Avoid polishing or cleaning your coin. It may drastically reduce its collector value. Coins certified by major grading services like PCGS or NGC tend to sell for premium prices. A 1969D half dollar graded MS67 by PCGS sold for over $3,000 at auction, largely due to its top population rarity. These services also authenticate varieties, errors, and protect against counterfeits. If you believe you have a rare 1969D Kennedy, consider sending it in for grading and authentication. That wraps up our in-depth dive into the 1969 half dollar. Whether you're in it for the silver, the history, or the hunt for rare errors, this coin is a true gem for collectors. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on upcoming videos on coin values, rare mint errors, and collector tips. Drop a comment below if you found a 1969D Kennedy half dollar and let us know what condition it's in. Thanks for watching and happy collecting.